All right, hello. Time is about 7 p.m. Eastern or Central Time, and we're just gonna do our weekly wrap up on the stock market. So in the last video, I talked about how this could potentially be the bottom right here, and it looks like it was the bottom. It just kind of ripped up, and yeah, I'm confident that we're gonna push higher from here. We could pull back. That is a possibility. We do have some bearish divergence here on the RSI, but honestly, just the way it feels, I feel like this thing might just keep ripping and just push to a new all-time high. Just because I noticed a lot of sentiment I was seeing on Twitter, a lot of people were looking for a pullback, and if everyone's looking for a pullback, then it's probably not going to pull back. Um, just because everybody can't be right. So, I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, so yeah, I want to talk about a few stocks too. The overall market looks bullish, looking for about 3,800. So I'm expecting something like this as an Elliott wave pattern, like somewhere like that, and then yeah. So this is essentially what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something like this to happen, where we're in the third wave, which is the longest and the strongest leg of the impulse, and we're going to push hard extremely fast. So I think these next couple of weeks, things are probably going to really ramp up. Let's go to Apple. I talked about this one. I put this one in the group that I was buying here, the November calls, and we're at 117 post market, almost 118. So if Apple's going up, the entire market's going to go up. So if Apple looks good, we're going to keep pushing overall. And my targets are 148 and 165. I'm expecting new all-time highs, but there's a little bit of resistance here at around like 124 to like 120, 126 area, like this area here. So I mean, really, if we can get above that, we're definitely gonna keep pushing higher. Netflix, it really bounced from the last video, and it's gone up about like $40 since then. So like I said, I'm looking for about 600, 650. And then Facebook, it's a nice bullish setup there too. Main resistance is really going to be around like 280, but really if you can get over 280 and 290, then it's just going to push higher. What else? I'll throw Zoom in here, because most things are expecting new all-time highs, but Zoom is another setup I like. Kind of accumulated a little bit. We got to move up today, and then a pullback for some support. The first target I'm going to be looking for is about like 550, but I'm ultimately expecting it to push closer to 600, and this stock really just like rips. So like you see this, it kind of just like takes off. When it really starts getting to moving, like it'll just shoot up. So I'm not gonna like get a weekly or a long position in it. I'm really probably just gonna look to like trade this during the day, just because the premiums on the options are really expensive. So I don't want to like put like $1,500 in just to get like one call. So yeah, I'm just gonna probably like look to day trade this throughout the week. I'll probably day trade some Facebook during the week as well. And then we have the long position in Apple. So yeah, I'll also throw Tesla in here. So Tesla, we made some type of three-wave correction here. And then, so I think this is an impulse one. So I think we can expect something like this. And if Tesla is going to push up, it just really likes to rip off. So I think really I have targets of like 550, but I think it can ultimately go to like 600 something ish dollars. 650 is really what I'm looking for. Like round numbers. Just based off, I use fibs to come up with my targets. So it's essentially, I just base it off of math. But yeah, I'm expecting it to go up. We could potentially get a pullback at the beginning of the week, but I would just like buy that dip if that happens. But to me, it can probably just keep ripping. And we could probably start getting pretty vertical. But yeah, that's the technical analysis wrapping up this week. I hope you enjoyed it and hope you learned something from it. Peace.